So, people, there's an update on your girl, Soho Karen. Emphasis on that hoe right there. She was attacking a 14-year-old boy for her phone, which she ran into a room and had no basis for her accusations. She couldn't prove anything. She just looked at somebody and said, "That's my phone." And it ended up, from what people saw, they said, "Nah, that's assault."
We have what you see two black people.
No, I'm not letting him walk away with my phone.
The shit blew up because she attacked them. And there's new video out there showing that she attacked them.
Right.
Because they caught her, and CNN was questioning her, and they were saying, "So we'd like to get your side of the story, Miss Karen." And they say, and she said, "Well, actually, I was assaulted first." And so they said, "Okay, well, would you like to explain how that happened?"
Oh, wow. Did we lose her? We lost her.
And they didn't hear, and she went radio silent after they asked her for some proof of how you were assaulted first. And I think they actually have a different angle here that shows it. This is from the Daily Mail. Again, I'm gonna have to deal with an ad real quick. But they do show that from a different angle. Oh, here we go. So here we are.
Oh, from the
right here.
cam footage.
So there she is. Yeah.
Yeah, she's grabbing him. Spin him around. Holy shit.
That bitch's face was all in front of the camera right there.
Yeah.
And that happened because she got thrown down and the mask slipped off. So they did find her, man. They found her. And I want to address something here. And they've put her name out there. Now it took a few days. And the police wanted to be careful, and it was getting kind of out of hand because they were about to get the wrong person. Somebody
Haley Atwell.
Yeah, we almost did it today ourselves. Shit, Haley Atwell was laying sideways eating the cookie. We're like, "Get that bitch! That shit! I'm just eating cookies."
Oh no,
It's not me.
But I want to address something here because people are doing a lot of whataboutisms with this. But here it is. The woman who attacked a black teen after falsely accusing him of stealing her phone seems to have a penchant for creating disturbances in hotels because she was arrested for one back in February.
Damn, same here.
Now this is from TMZ. Yeah, she has a record, man.
TMZ, oh shit.
Yeah, they got her.
They're
Oh, TMZ gonna dig your shit up.
Damn, they're really good.
Shit. TMZ will pick up. They'll dig your skeleton up and shake that shit.
Yeah, there's something here, boys.
Yeah. They will. TMZ will do DNA on your bones to find something. She's had a DUI. This chick, this is Maya Ponsetto. So she's now in the crosshairs of authorities for her antics in a New York City hotel. And TMZ has learned she also caused quite a fuss, allegedly, at the Peninsula Hotel in Beverly Hills back in February. I said, you know what? More than a racist bitch, she just sounds crazy and entitled and spoiled. Law enforcement sources tell us someone from the hotel called police, told the police that the women looked drunk and that they refused to leave. So Beverly Hills cops showed up and threw their ass the fuck out of here. They showed up to handle the situation. Law enforcement sources say that when they arrived and tried to get Mia and Nicole to leave, Nicole allegedly pushed and kicked a cop. Both women were arrested, Nicole for battery on a police officer and being drunk in public, while Maya was arrested for being drunk in public. They have a court hearing later this month. Now is what TMZ says. Now get this. The LA County District Attorney charged both women on May 27, 2020. The very next day, Maya was arrested again.
Damn.
This time for drunk driving.
Jesus.
She pled no contest and was sentenced to 3 years probation, 30 hours of community service, and she must take a 9-month alcohol drug counseling program. Lock that bitch up. She's a menace.
Yeah, she's got a 3-year probation, and she just violated it.
She gotta go.
Yep. Oh yeah, yeah. She's gonna go to jail now, no matter what.
Yeah, you gotta go.
I mean, look, she's supposed to go to jail.
She's rich.
But they're quick to let them buy out or say like, well, it's overcrowded or house arrest.
Look,
Or,
a case like this that's in the public now, people want they want to see someone like this go to jail.
man, we spent 2 years with Lori Loughlin. She's going to jail. She's
Fair
going
enough.
to jail,
Fair
and she goes to jail for 2 months. And then
But
the
she went to
shit's
jail.
over.
But the thing is like, you know, that didn't have the
I
race
know.
angle.
True.
That
That's
this has.
what I'm saying.
And
True. And
it wasn't a
quite the
violent
felony.
assault.
Yeah.
You know,
No, she's a menace.
that's the big thing. Is like Lori Loughlin, she did some dirt, but it wasn't a physical assault that was caught on camera like this right here. Now this bitch got to be behind bars. Put her in a zoo if you got to. she got to go. Cops are currently on the manhunt for 22-year-old Maya. So what I put on you?
Oh, wait, are they-
on a manhunt for Chris Herman.
I know.
Wait, are they still on the manhunt? They still can't find her?
Cops are currently on the hunt for 22-year-old Maya.
22. Wow.
Like the NYPD, so far, we've been unable to contact her. Although we do know that she's back in SoCal where she lives. That chick was just at McDonald's. That bitch was at McDonald's ordering a hamburger.
I don't get how it's so hard to find her when they can locate anybody else.
And when we put that
It's
video
almost
up,
it's as if they call her and it's like, well, she's not answering, so I don't know what else to do.
Guys,
Yeah.
you know how many rich, white, privileged white girls there are in LA? There's a lot. that's like half the demographic.
furthermore, do you know how many Karens are out there, like you said?
That's true. Very true.
It's a lot of clucking Karens out there.
No, and they're covering for it.
Yeah, trying to catch some Karens. They're probably trying to catch chickens. Get him. Shut. Man, this, I said last week, don't y'all pull this shit where you telling me when this bitch has her face in front of the camera. I put up a picture and everything. I said when this chick has her mug all in front of the camera, and you meaning to tell me you can't find that shit? Isn't this ain't Harrison Ford in The Fugitive?
Exactly. You got her face. You know her name. All these different hotels she's been registered to. That's a paper trail right there.
Yeah.
This doesn't make any sense.
Shit, who you got to get? Boba Fett to find this bitch? I mean,
Goddamn right. He get his target.
yeah, what the hell is this?
I'll find out.
It's a fucking 22-year-old rich bitch, and y'all can't find her. By the way, like I said, how can the paparazzi get pictures of her at McDonald's and yet law enforcement can't find her?
Oh, wow.
Do we need to hire photographers to like
Right.
find her? To find her? I mean, people. She's out in broad daylight carrying a fucking a Big Mac and a large ass soda, walking out in public, and you mean to tell me you can't find that shit? How come all these dudes with cameras can find them, but y'all can't? There's been so many situations where dudes have come up and licked doorbells with cameras on them and looked right at it and said, and they couldn't find them. Couldn't find them at all. They're right there.
Yeah.
The f is going on? Somebody said she got a Mac rib. People, this
And it's only out there for a limited time.
Yeah.
you can't go to McDonald's and ask for records and shit. Should we get Ronald on the case? Him and Hamburglar, maybe they can solve this shit. It's not like
You have to be trying not to catch her.
yeah, you know, Catwoman or something. You know, it's not like she's pulling heist and she's slippery and shit. She went to McDonald's and got a Mac rib and walked her ass out in broad daylight.
Yeah.
What's wrong with y'all? Yes, man. Somebody said D2 Community is on the case. Yeah, get this bitch, man. I mean, apparently we can do a better job than the police out there. God damn.
They have not yet. They haven't caught her. Okay.
Shit, Dora the Explorer could do a better job than you fucking cops out there. Should get swipe on that shit.
Yeah, but he would miss her 50% of the time. Oh, man.
She's not arrested. Yeah, exactly. You'd be like the rest of them. Oh man. Shit, maybe if they put a cell phone under a box with a stick on it, maybe they can pull that shit when she goes out. That's my phone. Let me out.